Hello guys, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. This one is evidently quite a bit different to the usual type of content that I post on here. Not only because I'm commentating for the first time on one of my videos, but because I'm actually driving a Ferrari 488 challenge car for the first time around Donington Park. So for those who don't know what a Ferrari challenge car is, it's a race spec road car which Ferrari makes. Ferrari also runs championships using only this car, making it a spec series run by Ferrari. It's got less aerodynamics than its GT3 counterpart, but still has plenty of power underneath the right foot and made for a very interesting first day of testing. Unfortunately, the weather was really poor, and in this video it's about the driest it got. Still a far cry from slicks, so it did make it a lot trickier for me to get comfortable straight away. Especially since I've only ever done 5 days in a race car in my life up until this point. So it's safe to say that the weather conditions on this day just really weren't in my favour for the leap I was making. So for the 2 test days that I spent at Donington, FF Corsa kindly supplied me with the Ferrari 488 challenge car, and it will be the team that I'll be racing with in 2023, fortunately.
Just checking out. Yeah.
Here we go.
Now, it is safe to say that as I was heading out to the track for each of my sessions, being nervous was pretty much the understatement of the century. I'd never driven a car with this much power and weight and also cost to it, so there was a lot to take in through these first couple of days in the car. As I'm waiting to go out on track, I think it's a great time to plug the channel. If you could like the video and subscribe, that would mean the world to me. I'm currently pushing for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I need everyone's help to make that target, so every bit of help is appreciated massively. So as I'm rolling out on track, we're going to change over to the onboard system of the Ferrari, with my helmet camera just in the bottom left. As you can tell by the video, it's still really wet, and also by that snap of oversteer. Supposedly Donington is notoriously slippy due to the airplanes flying over the racetrack. If you didn't know, Donington Park is right next door to the East Midlands Airport, so apparently the fuel of the airplanes drop onto the track and make the surface extra slippy. As you can imagine, oil mixed with water does really make for a treacherous racetrack, or so I've been told. Going through my outlap here, we're just trying to find a little bit of space, so we're using the extra bit of power that we've got in the Ferrari here to just soar past everybody else. I'm also trying to get as much heat into the brakes and the tyres as possible. Although the track is still slightly drying, these tyres are really slippy when they're cold. So one of the main differences that I realised between karting and cars is that the warm-up procedures are quite a lot different. In cars, because you have so much weight behind you, especially in this Ferrari, which is mid-engined, but the seats are just in front of the engine, you can't rag the thing about left to right and have the rear end sliding about, which you can do in a kart. This means that the warm-up procedure, even in the wet, does take quite a long time in comparison. Now, as this is one of my first days, I am taking this quite cautiously because I don't want to make quite a drastic error and end up in the gravel trap and ending my days pretty short. Another one of the main differences is the ABS system on the car. Now, I've never really driven a car with ABS before, apart from a road car, and it means that it took quite a lot to get used to. The ABS system on this car is really similar to the road car that you find on the streets. That does mean, however, it's not quite adapted fully to the amount of brake pressure that you need to slow down a car, especially at the speeds that we're going. It did make it 10 times harder, however, that the weather conditions weren't exactly ideal for what I was doing here. There was a couple of instances between the 2 days that I would hit the brake pedal as hard as I could, or how I would normally hit it, and the brakes would release because I'm putting too much pressure on it. It's something that I'm not quite used to, so it's going to take a little bit of adapting. But this is the part of the video that I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of the video without me talking. The car does sound amazing, so stick around for the rest of the video to watch some of my hotter and colder laps, depending if there's any traffic, and yeah, I'll catch you at the end. So my session was cut slightly short here. There seemed to be a radical who fancied a little bit of a chat in the gravel trap there, as you can see, with Mr. Barrier going into the chicane. Can't say I'm too sure how he's ended up over there. You know, it was one of the drier portions of the track, and it was getting drier as the session went on. But you know, everybody has their moments. I know I've had a couple of mine. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm really fortunate enough to be able to do these sorts of things. But if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, this, that and the other, whatever you can do to help, you know, that would be really greatly appreciated. And I love all the comments and questions that I get on my videos, so you know, feel free to ask whatever questions you want to ask. And yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching and expect more in the future. Now, I've still got a lot of learning to be doing in preparation for next year, of course, but I'm really looking forward to what's around the corner for me. So stay tuned.